Okay.
Yeah.
Gautam. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining today's Salesforce admin online training. Our trainer is Ranjit. He will be taking care for the session. Okay. For your information, all training will be happen in real-time base with real-time scenarios. Okay. Ranjit, okay, please take control, then you can start the session. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. Hey, I believe like there are 4 participants, right? See, everyone able to hear me, right? I'm audible, right? So let me introduce myself. Like, my name is Ranjit, and I'm in this Salesforce industry, right? Close to 13 years, and most of the time as a developer or senior developer, and like a trainer also. Like last 5 years, I'm taking training. This my overall, and in Salesforce, like primarily I have experience on admin development and advanced development and integrations. Okay, and I'll be the trainer for this course, Salesforce Administrator. This course and the number of days, everything, most likely you will get it in that PDF document. Okay, so all the
Ranjit,
details,
sorry
contents
to
of the
interrupt
course.
you. Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt you.
yes.
Can you please share your screen? Yeah, please share your screen.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Just a second. I'm the host, right? Okay. Okay. Everyone able to see my screen, right? Hope yes. Okay. I'll take it as yes. Okay. So basically, like I just want to understand, like if you guys can able to talk, I just want to understand, like what is the demand from you out of this training? Just 1 minute each. Possible? Yes, no, anything? Okay. I'll just go with the direct. Okay. So this training is like Salesforce administrator training. Okay. And in every technology, like if you see every technology, even other than Salesforce, like there will be an administrator who takes care of the routine work of the client, like day-to-day work of the client, like managing their operational tasks and maintaining onboarding the users, and also sharing their creating their reports, dashboards, everything for the what to say. Uh, Everything for their routine daily purpose. Okay, so in Salesforce also we have a part like administrator, and that role is really a critical role, and that needs really a good skill on this Salesforce. Okay, so no need to code. Okay, luckily the one good thing is like when you are becoming a Salesforce administrator, then you are not going to code anything. Okay, so everything is a drag and drop kind of tools only, where you can use so we have tools like data loaders, etc., to load the data into Salesforce, like that. Okay, and the next one, um, say you just again. Okay, so let's talk about the environment. So you might, I mean, always in every technology, like there will be some mechanism to move the code from one area to another. So one area which is called production. Production is nothing but the live environment where the real-time users interact. Okay, so we cannot make the changes in production live when the system is in use, right? So we always have the lower environments in Salesforce. We call it as sandboxes. Okay, so there can be many sandboxes one for each developer, and there may be one sandbox for the business testing, one sandbox for some other team to test. Okay, so these are called lower environments called sandboxes. Okay, so if you see here in this slide, like if you want to go into Salesforce into a production environment, okay, then you have to go for login.salesforce.com. Okay, if you want to go into a sandbox, that is a lower environment, then it is like test.salesforce.com. Okay, hope it is clear. Okay, and this is very critical because for an admin, you most of the time you work on that operational task, so you directly log in into login.salesforce.com into production environment, and you start working on it, because your operational task like data loading or creating a reports, that does not need a sandbox basically. But still there are few areas where you automate it, like you will write some flows you will write, so that and all you cannot directly do it in you can do it, but process wise you should develop it in sandbox and then push it into production. So that time you have to go into test.salesforce.com. Okay, and the next thing, like I mean, I'll tell some reasons like why you can choose Salesforce as your uh, career. Okay, so a few things. Say, for example, in other technology, everything is on premise. Okay, that means like all the softwares you have to install. Okay, everything you have to do it your own. Like say, for example, if you are working on Oracle, then you have to. There must be some software which has to be installed in your machine. Okay, on the server also, say there will be some admin guys who will install the server, create the schemas, etc, etc. Okay, but here in Salesforce I'm telling you, like, just if you have a better connection, internet connection and a browser, you're ready to go. Okay, so just type login.salesforce.com, you're connected. Okay, so it's that easy, and that's why Salesforce is very popular. Okay, this is one of the reason. Okay, and this mechanism of just a browser and an internet connection, right? So that is what we call it as cloud. Okay, so for example, like in your office earlier, like people used to have that Outlook, right? Microsoft Office, Outlook, etc. Right? Everything you have to install. Okay, that Microsoft Office also you have to install. Okay, but here nowadays what is happening, everything is like 365, right? My Office 365, that is a cloud version of it, so nothing to install on your machine. You just directly just go into the browser, just type Microsoft 365, log in with your username password, and you are good, right? You can start using their service. Okay, so similar Salesforce is also similar, where you just open the browser, type and give your credentials, just log in and start doing your work. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, and here the next thing is like what is the payment mode? Okay, like this is kind of a subscription basis. Okay, say if you have the D2H connection, like in India. Okay, it's like Videocon, uh, Airtel, D2H, like that. Like you go subscribe your channels. Okay, and then if you don't want, just stop paying. So the next month you will not get the service. That's all. Okay. In Salesforce also, you select your things, like I want this. Okay, and then you pay it. Okay. Just in case if you are not satisfied with the product, okay, then you can just unsubscribe. Okay. But another beauty is like for 18 months they'll return your data for free. Okay, 18 months. For example, if you have created 10,000 records, and for 18 months they will keep your data. Okay, and from the 18th month, just before 18 month, they'll start sending you the reminder, like your data is on the corner, it's going to elapse, or it's going to be archived or something. Then they will send a reminder, and from there you can take a call. As a business person, you can take a call. Okay, whether to retain it or to just leave it. Okay, so this is a subscription based model. Okay, so pay for it, use the service. If you don't want, just don't pay. That's all. Okay, and also like since it is on cloud environment, we are completely no clue about like what infrastructure they use. Okay, so Salesforce as a front end, okay, but in the back end, in which database they are storing data, first of all, that is mm, good to know, but that is not the primary part of this training. Okay, so the infrastructure they'll use anything. Okay, that's completely out of our scope. But majority of the time they are using Oracle only. That is what my understanding. But it can be any. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, and the servers which they allocate to you, okay, are not just meant for you. Okay, not only for you. That servers are used by multiple clients. Okay, so that is what we call it as a multi-tenant architecture. Okay, so there will be on the servers they give it to us, there will be lot of people, their applications are hosted, and everyone share the same environment. Okay, so Salesforce has some rules in it. Okay, so if a client, if a server is shared by multiple clients, then everyone has to adhere to some rules, right? So those rules are called governor limits. Okay, governor limits, and that is part of coding only. I mean the developer training only, but still as an admin you should understand every org as a limitation. Okay, so if I can create only 800 custom object means I can create only 800. I cannot occupy more resources from the server. If you want, just in case if you want 800 to 1000, if you want to increase, then you have to connect to Salesforce, and if they have the feasibility of increasing by getting a nominal charge, then they will tell like, okay, this is what the charge, and they will increase it. Okay, so this is the one. Next. Okay, so here next is like deployment. Okay, any technology, take any technology, Java, .NET, PHP, anything. Okay, so yeah, deployment is always a tricky thing, right? So it takes our entire Saturday, Sunday, right? It takes minimum like 4 to 5 people, like they have to combinedly work on it. This he and waste the entire weekend like that, right? But here, moving from sandbox to production, it's easy. Either sandbox to sandbox, because lawyer environment, multiple lawyer environments, right? I told you, correct? So a deployment can be from sandbox to another sandbox, or from sandbox to a production environment. Okay, so we have variety of tools, and that is like very easy. It's like drag drop only. Okay, say for example, chain sets. Chain sets are very commonly used. You say suppose you create some 5-6 metadata. I mean 5-6 files or components. Then you just add that 5-6 components with their dependency into this chain set, and then just push the chain set. Okay, so from the sandbox A, it will go to production. Okay, in production, you have to just click on a button, validate the chain set, and just deploy it. Okay, it is very easy. I'm telling you, like if you are facing a lot of issues in deployment in some your current technology or some other technology before, but in Salesforce, it's easy. Okay, so, and moreover, like this is one part of admin. Admin takes care of this deployment, or at least they will coordinate. Okay, they'll coordinate with the developer resource and the business team, and then they'll start coordinating this deployments. And there's nothing to worry too much, because these are very mature tools only. This Chainset, this Force.com, or currently we have VS Code. Okay, so these are mature tools which has like lot of APIs already built, and you have to just drag drop. You should be knowing like what you want to deploy. That clear sheet if you have, it's easy. Okay, okay, and we have sandboxes. Okay, so there are multiple sandbox types. Okay, I'll tell you a real-time scenario. Okay, say we have a production environment. Okay, we have created some say 20,000 records. Okay, and a new feature your team is building in a sandbox. Okay, and that feature is tightly coupled with the data volume. Okay, so in that case, you cannot test it directly in production, correct? So you need a production ditto copy to do the volume kind of testing, right? What is the performance? Say, suppose if it is 5 lakh records, then what will happen? So that type of things, we will create a full sandbox. Full sandbox is like it will pick up all the metadata from your product, all the data. if your production has 5 lakh data, then full sandbox will have 5 lakh. Okay, keep that. So for performance and volume testing or a ditto production, if you want to replicate, troubleshoot some issue in production, you want to step by step, you want to reproduce it, then you need a full sandbox. Full sandbox is that useful. Okay, and see, since it is copying all the data, so you cannot have it refreshed daily. Okay, and moreover, this is like little bit costly only. If when we go to the chart, right, this full copy is like more charge. Okay, and whenever you purchase an instance, Salesforce instance, they'll give 2 or 3 full copy sandbox. Okay, the count increase decrease based on the volume. Okay, if the client has a contract, earlier contract, then Salesforce can give one extra, like that. That is completely up to the person, the executive who is going to talk to Salesforce on behalf of the client, right? So that guy and Salesforce will have some terms and they will decide this. Okay. I mean, for an administrator, I don't think like you have to know much about it, but you have to know like what are the types of sandboxes, okay, and what are their users. Okay. So here, full sandbox, volume testing, and then production troubleshooting, issues troubleshooting. Okay. Partial copy, see, you can see here, file storage, data storage, like you can have 5 GB, and every 5 days you can refresh. Refresh is nothing but it will pull the latest data from production and put it into the sandbox. Okay, uh, data plus components. Okay, and developer pro is like whenever you are joining a company as a developer, then they will do one thing. They will create one developer sandbox for you, where in that sandbox only you start creating your features. Okay, if you get some requirement stories, user stories, then you start doing the development in these two sandboxes only. Okay, I hope please understood. Okay, any questions, feel free. You can anytime stop me. Okay, so this is typical one uh, org. Okay, in Salesforce we call it as org. Org is nothing but short form of organization. Okay, because many organizations worldwide, Salesforce been used by a lot of clients. Okay, so that's why we call it as org, short form of organization. Okay, so this is one of the home screen where we have some see here, this dashboards, quarterly performance, like this. This is a sample only. Okay, and if you see the home page, everything is like extensively customizable. Okay, so you can customize as per your need. It's no one stopping you there. Okay, so it's completely up to the business to give us the requirements, and any requirement can be satisfied. Okay. Okay, any questions?
No.
Oh, okay. And may I know like what is the expectation from any one of you? You guys can talk.
Okay.
Because whatever for a demo I just covered. And moreover, I'll tell you one another interesting thing is like in Salesforce at the moment the demands are heavy. Okay, and if you see like US stateside or Europe, even Australia, I see like lot of opportunities there coming up, and there are many clients they use it. Mm, I mean, right time to take this. Yeah. Okay, and may I know like what is the current role you guys play, and what is the demand from this training, please?
Yeah, hi Ranjit, this is Vishnu.
Yeah, hi.
So I'm working as lead in Cognizant Hyderabad. So for
Mm,
Salesforce, I have been using Salesforce for last 2 years, but I'm working in builder technologies, MuleSoft, methods and all. My background is Java basically. So
mhm,
here we are using Salesforce as kind of backend kind of a system from middleware point of view. Like whenever we need to throw something in the objects, whenever we need to retrieve it. So we used to do only that part. That's it. But now I want to change my career to Salesforce because it's I feel it's having good market in India. So So I want to learn that stuff.
Got it. Got it. So you are using Salesforce just a part in your routine, but you just want to turn it into a career, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Because I'm in
Yeah,
middleware
definitely. This is a
technology
good start. Yeah.
for last 10 years, close to 10 years. So I started my career with Java and then web methods, Tipo. Now I'm working in MuleSoft. It's a kind of a middleware.
Yeah. See,
So here
actually,
we are
MuleSoft and
invoking.
Salesforce, yeah, MuleSoft and Salesforce, right? It works, it combines very well. You know, like I believe
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
I mean, since you have a Java background, right? So you can easily adapt to the developer. Say first you complete admin and you be a better admin for a few months, and then go for a developer training. And then for you, I believe like for Java persons, it's very easy. Even I am a Java person for first 5 years of my career, and then later I switched. It's easy. Yeah.
Okay. So Ranjit, how is the market in India? So can you tell me based on the experience, what kind of the hikes that we can expect?
In India, if you see, like even domestic clients also, they started using Salesforce. Okay, and
Okay.
international clients, I mean, service-based industry, right? So they hire a lot of people. So it's really the hiring is going very strong. So they're getting the people. I mean, you just post your profile. You can understand, like you will get in and out calls. I mean, it's good only. I mean, what to say? Like a lot of clients started using, and if you see their revenue quarterly and annual results, right, from Salesforce, you can see like they are growing. I guess good time to join them.
Okay. So how much hike we can expect in India? So let's say for me, 10 years of experience, how much hike? My current salary is now 15 lakhs. So how much I can expect?
Okay, I mean, for 10 years, guy, and are you going to put all 10 years on Salesforce? Definitely no, right?
No, because I don't have that much exposure, right? Maybe after completing this
Yeah. So
training, I can
say
get
for example,
maybe
you
one
put
or
like
two
five
years.
years. Yeah, 5 years if you put, okay.
Okay.
For example, like you put 5 years, you can definitely expect some 20, and between 20, 22.
Oh, okay.
That is possible only. But one
Okay.
thing is like that is completely based on how strong you are in the concept, like the administrator or the developer, how smart you are convincing the interviewer, and but for your experience and 5 years, if you put, definitely it can be 20, between 20 and 22.
Okay. So next, Ranjit, there is another part in Salesforce. I missed in analytics. So do you have any idea about that?
Which part, Vishnu? I missed that one. Sorry.
No, I missed in analytics. There is a reporting kind of a tool in
Yeah.
analytics that's called
Okay.
as a Tableau CRM. Yeah.
Actually, this analytics is completely, say you have some data, okay? You want to, with that data, you want to build a lot of reports or some recommendations. You want to build a custom recommendations. So for that, this this is an AI kind of a tool only. This, okay, Einstein, okay, and like that's not part of admin. Basically, that's not part of admin. That is completely a separate one, okay. But definitely nowadays in Trailhead and all, you can find a lot of tutorials. In admin also, we'll try to
So
cover
you mean that
little
is
bit here and there.
okay. Okay. So you mean that is coming under developer role?
No, see, that is one of a feature of Salesforce, okay. So there is no separate training for that. See, you are saying about Einstein, right? Einstein analytics, there are like thousands of features available, just like Einstein. Like if you see some marketing cloud, you see some other like service cloud, omni-channel, there are a lot of features available. So which one, every feature we cannot learn, okay. We have to be very practical, okay. So every feature we cannot learn, okay. But whenever you get a requirement, that time you start learning that particular feature. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay, so you make your fundamentals strong, like a better admin, a good developer, and then you get into your project, they start giving you the requirements, and then for that requirement, one of the feature in Salesforce you have to use, then start reading about that. Once your core fundamentals are strong, then any feature you can understand in a day. That's what I mean, that's what I suggest people. So that approach will definitely work.
Got it. Yeah, thanks, sir.
Yeah, no worries, anytime. And Pawan, do you have any questions?
Yeah, Ranjit, I have few questions.
Yeah,
Actually,
please tell.
first question is, what would be the prerequisites for this? As you suggested that it is directly admin and we can start directly. The basic internet connection. Okay, I'm clear with that. And next question. Actually, I am overall 10 years of experience into IT, into a separate what you call technology called as SQL and PL SQL. I work on a warehouse management system domain. Okay.
Okay.
Now I want to shift to Salesforce because of the thing is that the number of opportunities currently are increasing day by day on the Salesforce. Maybe I'm not sure it is into development or admin. Just I want to be clear on that.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
that is the thing.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and do I have opportunities with holding my current experience into the market now?
Okay. So I'll answer one by one. Say the prerequisite for this is nothing. I mean, to be very honest, like technically there is no prerequisite for this training or for taking Salesforce as your career. Just in case if you want to become a developer or a advanced developer, yeah, minimum coding background is preferred. Okay, because if you just go and see, if you start seeing if loop for loop for the first time in the life, okay, it's little, it will definitely you can learn, but the pace of learning, right, so that will be like slower. Okay, but if you have like Vishnu, he has a background in Java, but he has a lot of experience on Java, but that much is not required. So for example, if you just little bit know, like, okay, this is how a programming language works and this is how a syntax will be for the code, then in that case, a developer, you can shine. Okay, but for admin, there is zero prerequisite. Starting from day one, you are think like you are learning something new, which does not have any dependency with any other technology. Okay. The second thing, the job opportunities. I mean, as I told Vishnu also, right? Like for your experience, if you have the just the fundamental strong, this admin and minimum developer, you can really have plenty of opportunities. Okay. One thing is, like, I'm not sure from where you guys connect, from India or from abroad. Not sure,
No,
but
from
anywhere.
Hyderabad itself.
Oh, okay. You're from Hyderabad,
Yes.
right? So in India or in abroad, like definitely there are a lot of chances, and moreover, like what to say, like a good quality technical Salesforce person, right? At the moment, they can earn more now, but need to spend time. Okay, spend time and learn the things, because nothing will change in a day, right? It will take its own time. In minimum some 3 months, definitely if you concentrate, if you work on it, definitely you will have a good career.
Okay.
And one more question I missed on. What is the other one?
The thing is that that is the thing. How many opportunities? That means what are the opportunities that travel with the current experience that I am carrying around 10 years of experience. And next question is, what is the current job market? Is it into Salesforce admin side and is it into Salesforce development side?
Okay. Yeah. See, Salesforce developer or admin, it completely depends. Say, what people currently they're doing. Some companies, they hire a developer, okay, and then they'll ask them to do admin work also. Some companies, okay. But some companies, they want dedicated administrators only. Okay, they are not expected to do something in the development side. Okay, So
Okay.
it completely depends on company to company, but for both the roles, right, you have your own market. Okay.
Okay.
Because when I see like a lot of students from US, like they go to some, uh, they take some course in US and then they start searching for a job, and they are going and joining as an administrator only first. So
Okay.
in US side and all, I guess like administrator they prefer, and then if they have a exclusive requirement for developer, then they hire a developer.
Okay. Okay. And how these the Salesforce market different from traditional job opportunities like current market, if I say that DevOps or sort of things, uh, that is the
No,
thing.
see, you compare with some other technology.
Hmm.
What I can say is like the number of opportunities are more.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
but the other technology, I'm not sure. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
see,
Yeah.
DevOps and all,
Yeah.
even DevOps are growing. Okay, I'm
Yes.
not telling like only Salesforce is growing. Okay, DevOps that has its own market. Okay,
Yeah.
and if you see in Salesforce, we have DevOps called Copilot.
Okay.
Okay, there is something like Copilot. So if you want to go into Salesforce and you want to have DevOps also, then you can learn Copilot also.
Okay. Okay. The
Okay.
thing is that a direct question is something like demand versus supply of the resources. I am just
Ah,
asking that thing.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, demand is heavy, and sometimes what happen? They see at the moment companies are running short of resources.
Okay.
That is what happening. So even not for my team, but my friends were telling like they were planning to hire, and but there were no resources. That's what
Okay.
I heard. But I was thinking, okay, good. Now time is good for us. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. And next question. Sorry, I'm asking many
Oh, no,
questions.
no
Sorry.
problem. Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah. See, with 10 years of experience, I can't carry entire 10 years into the Salesforce now. So
Mhm.
maximum how much experience that can be projected so that the market could hire me.
5 years, 5 years, if you can put good.
Okay. And how about the market expectations with 5 years of experience as a Salesforce admin? That
See,
means yeah,
actually, if you
it
put
is
five
into
years,
yeah expert, intermediate, that levels. Just I'm asking. Just these are the
no,
questions.
5 years, they will definitely more than intermediate, they will expect.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you
Okay.
put like, say, first in your current company or in the company you're going to join, so if you
Mm,
put 2 years and start getting a real time experience for 6 months, then you
okay.
increase in yours to 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, that will be like with 2 years, they will not expect too much from you. Okay,
Yes.
they will expect like a minimum things can be carried by you. That is okay for them. So once you get that 6 months exposure real time, then you put increase it to 5 years, then start searching for a better job.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
same for Vishnu, for you also. So let's start with two and
Okay.
then get it and get the real time exposure and then make it 5.
Okay. Okay. So should we carry this existing experience to go to the job market? That is the thing. I hope you could
No, see,
understand.
everyone, if people will say like, I have 10 years experience in
Yes.
Salesforce, 13 years, this, that, and all. Okay, when you go and really talk to them and see their actual profile, they may be
Mm,
coming from some other technology only.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Most of the time, because the Salesforce in the last 3, 4 years only, it is getting boom. Okay, so
Yes.
if a person is saying like, I'm working in Salesforce for 10 years, maybe so few profiles are really, it's like, uh, yes, they are good profiles and they actually worked on Salesforce for 10 years. Okay. But not everyone. So if you see, if you take 10 profiles, out of it, 8 profiles, they are, they are not.
Okay. Okay. And coming to the course. Okay.
Yeah.
The how long will be the course duration? And as you said that it is anyway online tool. Okay, that will be helping us for the practice with assignments or sort of things. Oh, okay. And that means what will be the same timings for the course.
Yeah. See, course duration and the timing actually, you know Kishore, right?
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. No, I'm
yeah,
not sure.
he
Okay.
will
Anyway,
tell
I'll just
you.
connect. Okay. I will
Yeah,
connect.
because now why like you must be having some plan in mind, like this course
Yes.
can go in this slot, like that.
Okay.
Okay, so better he can answer. Yeah.
No, because the thing is that currently it is work from home. Maybe in a week or two, as few of the companies have started, maybe the organizations also calling back the employees back to office, so that we need to plan accordingly. That is the thing, just to make sure. And
Okay.
anyway, as you said that current admin market is good with the Salesforce.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could go ahead on this.
Yeah, sure. And first,
Mhm.
let's start with admin, and based on your
Yeah,
how are
then
you
yeah, yes,
understanding, and then you can go to the next step. See, no one is
yes,
stopping you just
yes,
to be just
yeah,
an admin. Okay, you can go to
yes,
the next level, and always like you go higher and higher and learn things. Now
yes,
you get your visibility right in the market.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank you,
Oh,
Ranjit. Thank you for your time. And mostly my questions are all cleared. And regarding
okay.
this admin is currently, as you said, that admin is also having a better opportunities with 5 years of experience. That
Yeah.
I come to
Yes.
know
Yes.
from it. Yeah.
You'll have one thing you have to do is like uh,
Practice.
any technology, don't think too much about like what is going to happen. Okay, see,
Okay.
minimum money you're going to spend, and uh, and you're going to learn something very demand in the market. Okay, see,
Okay. Okay.
even if you lose that small amount of money,
Mm.
some or the other way, like if they are trying to choose two people, between two people, you will have a better hand. Okay, so
Okay.
that is what I'm saying. Okay,
Okay.
just don't
Okay.
think too much about the job opportunity that will come on your way. Okay, that
Okay.
needs some luck also, right? You know, right? You've
Yeah,
been
yes,
here in
yes,
10 years.
yes, yes. The thing is that actually the product I'm working is going to the sunset soon. Okay,
Mhm.
so I need to make a move that must have my market for the next 5 to 10 years. That is the thing, and I'm just looking into Salesforce from a longer time. Just I got the opportunity now to have
Good.
communication with you.
Yeah,
Okay,
good.
yeah,
Let's see. Definitely it will go good only. Don't worry.
okay, okay, Ranjit. Thank you for your
Okay.
time.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Thanks for. And
Okay.
Vishnu, hope you don't have any questions, right?
Yeah, I'm good, Ranjit. So Paul has asked so many questions, so I got answers
Yeah, I
about
guess
that.
like most of the Pawan's questions are like for you also, right? So you
Yes.
were also thinking about that. Correct?
Yes. But now, Ranjit, now I'm a little bit Denmark and everything. So I have Java background and middleware background. So I should start a developer or admin first.
No, Vishnu, like admin is the starting point. Okay. So without admin, you cannot be a direct developer. Okay. Because you every all the core concepts of Salesforce will be covered in admin. Okay. And with that core, you can go and start coding things. Okay. But this is mandatory. This is like for say, Pawan was asking what is the prerequisite for an admin. There is nothing. But for a developer, admin is the prerequisite. Okay. So definitely you have to be an admin first.
Okay. Got it. So Ranjit, any idea about Europe market, like Germany, France, and all? Because my so we're expecting some on-site opportunities for the existing
Okay.
client in Europe. So any idea on that?
Yeah, see, and in that Europe side, like the projects are there, a lot of projects, but only thing is like nowadays people not expecting someone to come abroad, right? Because of the travel restrictions. Okay, but opportunity wise,
No, that is
plenty
not
of
going to happen immediately. Immediately, Ranjit,
maybe
probably
6 months
from
down line.
January, February. So we are expecting some, yeah, approximately. So we are expecting something
Okay.
going to happen. So, so just I'm thinking like if that Salesforce now, that would be helpful for me to shift technology from one to another
Yeah, yeah.
in the
See,
same
if you're
organization.
looking for an on-site opportunity, then definitely Salesforce is a choice. Yeah, good choice.
And another thing is that on Salesforce, there are many remote opportunities that are being opened. as seen.
Yeah, you
job
know
posting.
the beauty of Salesforce is like, say, you just need an internet connection and
Yes,
browser,
yes,
right? So you can work from anywhere.
yes.
Literally, you do not need a desktop even. You have a laptop, personal laptop, connection, just go. That's all. Then I have seen a lot of people, they are working remotely from last 3 4 years.
Okay, okay. That
And
is
I
the
was also doing remote work only for the last 3 years. So
okay.
it's good remote work. I mean, that is one
Yes.
of the advantage. Say in some work, some things are benefits, right? So in if you take Salesforce, then definitely this is one of the advantage only. You can spend
Yeah.
time with your family. Parallelly, you can start. Parallelly, you can work.
Okay, okay, Ranjit. And the beauty of it, many of my friends also told that they are into Salesforce, but not sure into admin or what you call the developer. But they are also working remotely for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the thing. Just I came to know that there are some remote opportunities, not some, many remote opportunities available, especially on Salesforce. Uh, but I
Okay.
did not get some time to what you call that recall what is Salesforce. Meantime, my product got sunset, but now I need to look into some opportunities. But I thought that the Salesforce is the better market currently. I could say.
Yeah, yes, Pawan. Say before your application gets decommissioned, right? So you go
Yes.
put some hands-on on these trainings, etc. And
Yeah.
then in your company itself, internally, you will have a lot of opportunities. You can just
No, no, ours
check.
is a product based which don't use
Oh, yours
Salesforce.
product.
Yes,
Okay,
and we have our own CRM tool earlier, but they are
okay.
enhancing on it. And I'm also into continue what I could say that I am into end-to-end development. I am a certified project management professional and a certified Scrum Master too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I need to look into everything. That means end-to-end development. I do work as a developer. I know what is the basic what conditional statements and control statements. That I'm aware of it, but I mostly worked
That's
on
fine.
SQL and PL SQL.
Okay, Pawan, actually, you are a better fit for Salesforce because here also every project is agile only, and they need
Okay.
a Scrum Master, and
Okay.
a Scrum Master with Salesforce knowledge is good.
Okay.
You are good only. Yeah, really,
Yes.
you have some skills which you can carry forward to the Salesforce
Yes. 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 Yes.
this side.
Yeah, that is
Good.
the stack. That is the stack I am interlinking now. That is the thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Meantime, I got an opportunity in the advertisement that was given by svtech. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Ranjit. Thank you for
Okay.
your time. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Okay.
Anytime. Okay. So
Okay.
any questions on the slots or the other things, please connect with Kishore once. Okay.
Sure. Sure, Ranjit. Sure, Ranjit. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Pawan.
Yeah, sure,
Thanks, Vishnu.
Ranjit. So thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Take care.
Bye bye.